I have the work in my left hand and the circular needle here inserted into the first stitch. I'm adding a new color for contrast. And go ahead and knit all the way around. I increased the work until there were 18 stitches on each side. And when you get to the corner, or I should say the end of this first needle, we're going to increase. Okay, so here's the last stitch on the needle. We're going to knit front and back. Okay, so this one is all done. I threw it on the floor. Here comes the next needle, and we're going to increase on the first stitch. Knit to the end. And here's the last stitch. We'll increase on the last stitch of this needle. And increase on the first stitch of the next needle. So I'm not going to show you the whole round, but we'll catch back up at the end of the round and I'll show you what to do next. We're at the last 2 stitches. Knit 1, knit front and back on the last stitch, throw the old needle on the floor, and we're going to join in the round. Now, all of the yarn needs to go in the back here because we're going to knit. There we go. Good. And I had forgotten to increase here, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that now. I had forgotten to increase the first stitch. Okay. All right, consider yourself increased. Now to mark the beginning of the round, I'm using a stitch marker, which is actually a wine glass marker that my mama gave to me. It has a K on it. Very cute. All right, so that marks the beginning of the round. And now you're going to knit around plain, and be sure when you get to the increase points, you remember to increase on every other row. So you're going to continue the pattern that you were working with the double pointed needles. Just now that you're on a circular needle, you have a little bit more room to maneuver. And continue until you are knitting a piece that is 18 inches square.